All right, folks, buckle up. We're heading south, way south, to the land of magical realism, Shakira's hips, and apparently some serious diplomatic drama. Our story begins with Colombian President Gustavo Petro, a man not known for backing down from a fight, especially when it involves Uncle Sam muscling into his airspace. See, the US wanted to send some planes packed with Colombian citizens who, let's just say, overstayed their welcome north of the border, but Petro wasn't having it. He slammed the brakes on these deportation flights, demanding better treatment for his people. We're talking about human beings, Petro basically argued, not sacks of potatoes you can just airdrop wherever you please. Now, you might think this is where the US says, fair enough, we hear you, but this is where things take a turn for the, shall we say, Trumpian. Donald J. Trump, the man who loves a good tweet storm more than a well-done steak. And boy, did he tweet storm about this one. Remember Truth Social? Yeah, that platform he started after Twitter showed him the digital door. It became his personal megaphone to blast out threats against Colombia. They will learn to respect us, he thundered, threatening to slap Colombia with enough tariffs to make their coffee exports more expensive than a Tesla. We're talking 25%, then 50%, on everything from flowers to that delicious Colombian hot chocolate my grandmother loves. And it didn't stop there. Visa restrictions on Colombian officials and their families, you betcha. Increased border inspections that would make a snail impatient. Oh, absolutely. Trump even dusted off his favorite three-letter acronym, FAFO. For those unfamiliar with Trumpanese, that translates to F asterisk around and find out. Charming, right? Now, Petro is no pushover. He fired back, threatening retaliatory tariffs of his own. It was shaping up to be a trade war hotter than a habanero pepper. But let's be real, folks. Colombia's economy going toe-to-toe with the US is like bringing a rusty switchblade to a tank battle. The US is Colombia's biggest trading partner. We're talking billions upon billions of dollars in goods flowing back and forth. Colombian coffee fuels American mornings. Colombian flowers brighten American homes. And Colombian oil? Well, let's just say America has a bit of an addiction to the black gold. So after a tense standoff, Petro blinked. Colombia would accept the deportees, even on those big, scary military planes. The White House, of course, declared victory, claiming Colombia folded like a cheap suit, but at what cost? This little spat exposed just how vulnerable many Latin American economies are to US pressure. The Colombia-US deportation drama wasn't just a one-off. It's part of a bigger story about US influence in Latin America. Remember when Trump threatened Mexico with tariffs over migration, or when he went after Canada over, well, being Canada? Yeah, good times. This kind of heavy-handed approach is making some Latin American leaders look for new friends. China, Russia, even the European Union suddenly seem a lot more appealing. They might not offer the same economic firepower as the US, but hey, at least they don't threaten to throw a tariff tantrum every time they don't get their way. So what's the lesson here? Well, maybe it's time for the US to rethink its my way or the highway approach to diplomacy. Because in the long run, bullying your neighbors into submission rarely ends well. Just ask any kid who tried to rule the playground with an iron fist. Eventually, even the smallest kids learn to fight back or find bigger, friendlier giants to hang out with, and nobody wants that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.